Yes, team. Right, I'm going to try and do this in all in one take and not waffle on too long, but this is kind of the 3 steps to a really good HMO purchase. So, starts with the deal. So you need to get the deal below market value, and to be fair, this is in any property deal, whether it's HMOs, buy-to-lets, etc. So for example, if the property is worth 200 and you can get it for 180, you've made 20k equity day one. Ways you can do this: problems with the property in terms of the refurbishment works, or actually planning, titles, etc. Or you have a motivated seller, so the seller needs it gone, you can purchase quickly, both you and the seller are happy, deal done. That's number 1. Number 2 is actually finding the right style of property. So I'm more talking about 6-bed HMOs and above, as that's the kind of strategy that I'm focusing on at the moment. So you want at least 90 meters squared, but bearing in mind, with 90 meters squared of actual footprint in the property, you are going to have to extend or do a dormer conversion, which we'll get onto in the build costs. So for my HMO, the Project 35, the 6-bed HMO that I'm converting right now, is actually 145 square meters. So it's a massive Edwardian property, 3 floors. And the reason I got this at slightly higher purchase price than a 3-bed in that area, but I've saved on having to do an extension, having to do a dormer conversion, which easily saved 30 grand extension, and you're looking at 60 to 70 grand for a dormer conversion, already £100,000 on build costs, and you've got no risk in that. Obviously I've bought the property as it is, as it comes. This is what a lot of people underestimate, especially when they're going into refurbishment, and that's just one element of it. So yeah, finding a big enough property and the right style of property. Finding a property which is really run down, or as run down as you can find it, especially if you're going back to brick. It doesn't really matter, obviously to a certain degree it does, it depends how bad it is, but you're going to be going back to brick, you're going to be re-insulating the walls, you're going to be doing a full rewire, you're going to be putting new plumbing system. So if you can get a really tired property for a really good price, that is how you're going to get these deals to stack.